In this video, I'm taking you along on a horse ride up to 4,700 meters in the Andes for the Collarettes Festival. This amazing animist festival takes place once a year. This year we got stuck in a snowstorm and met up with loads of locals as we took shelter. Join us. To see where I'm headed next in the world, jump over to mattgranger.com, click on the Workshop and Events tab, and all of my travels are listed there. You can see next up I'm headed to Europe, Amsterdam, Edinburgh, Manchester, and London. Now let's jump into the vlog. So, as we got ready to head up to the mountain, we passed around the bag of coca leaves. Now, these it is what cocaine is derived from, but this doesn't have that active ingredient. But chewing them really can help with the altitude sickness, and going up to the top here is our highest point on the trip. It's 4,700 meters, so really high up. We had some beautiful horses and some beautiful participants, of course. And, you know, we have lots of local guides and kind of horse wranglers to help us all get on the horses and then get up the hill. It's a really long ride. It takes a couple of hours, but it's so scenic and beautiful. I'll just let you see some of the footage on the way up for now.
Oh, wow, like a pro. So for those of you who remember my vlog from last year, I'll link to that one. We're starting further out of the town. I'm a lot less nervous on the horse. My stomach is a lot more settled. We got bigger horses, and our whole group is feeling good and healthy. So this should be a really good trip. And this festival was the most amazing travel experience I've had in my life. So today is a day I've been waiting for an entire year.
I'll randomly splice in some photos as we go along of things that I took at that time on the walk. So here's some from the start and as we just started our ascent.
Now this is familiar. Last year we walked through this way. One thing I loved about this festival, and you know, you can't begrudge a country for this, but wherever you go anywhere in the world, things are done for tourists. So you see the people in their traditional outfits, but it's for tourists. Whereas here, these are all real locals who've come out here. Maybe they're here to, you know, man a store, but for others, they're here to worship and party. Oh, look at those two.
Let me say one more time for the record, yes, I did my best with stabilizing, but I'm not a horse rider and I was holding on for dear life. So I anticipate, oh my god, the wobbly video comments below, but suck it up, I did.
Just look at that view. So we're going to continue along here, and all the way along the side of that mountain. If you saw last year's vlog, that's where I almost crapped myself on this narrow paths. All the way through and up. Okay, this is where the fun begins. And always walking on the edge, what the fuck? I can't do this. Just look at that. Beautiful. And I got changed horses. I got upgraded to the Ferrari. Jonathan wanted to walk, so I took his horse. Every kilometre on the walk up they have a crucifix and people stopping to pray and whatnot. Look at that cutie. Just magnificent. Somebody brought along a puppy. This guy. Okay, so this is obviously a popular marker to stop and take a rest. We're about halfway, a bit under halfway up. Well, I think we've done most of the ascent in terms of altitude, but in distance we're about halfway.
Crazy to think that as well as not using horses for some of the supplies coming up, all of these tents and stuff that are here to service the locals have carried up the entire kit, including all the food and drinks and tent, on their back or on the back of a mule.
Making fresh orange juice. Food for everyone. Oh, slow down, buddy. Slow down. Hey, slow down, slow down. Hey, 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 hey. There in the distance is some more makeshift toilets. And we're just heading into another little makeshift village and passing some people talking about the gringos riding horses. Fair enough too. I'm really glad handling the altitude much better this time, and I'm not taking the medicine, so obviously a bit of experience does help. Hey, 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 hey. Looks like a little music playoff has spontaneously started.
Yeah, you got two troops right next to each other blocking the trail.
Hola.
Hola.
And now it has just started with a little bit of hail. See it on the back of the horse there. Wish my poncho wasn't on the pack horse.
No, mine too.
Oh, shit happens. Oh, so now the weather changes quickly up here, but it's really overcast, dripping with rain. I'm hoping the sun will come back. Thunderstorms up here can get pretty intense. Nice diffuse light for shooting though. Literally rain, hail and sun, maybe even a little snow, and we're here at the foot of the show, of the festival, and still getting some laughs from the locals. And whilst we're freezing and wet, it looks like it may just clear up. Did not see that last year. A couple of guys down there with monkeys and parakeet or something. It's a little bit unusual. Not sure what that's got to do with the religious festival, but anyway.
You can probably guess by the frenzy of action now, it suddenly goes from kind of a peaceful, serene, seat of your pants right up the hill, to hitting the edge of the festival, and it's just color and action and motion and sound. It's really, really beautiful, and we have several hours up there, and it's an assault on the senses.
rain came back again. Hail, sorry, hail.
Well, I just got married. Nice.
Now, this is the advantage of having Spanish-speaking guides, local knowledge, and, you know, being brash and forward and really friendly with people. We went up to a family who had a big hut at the festival, asked if we could come in, and they welcomed us to take shelter with what turned into quite a little snowstorm.
Hola. Sorry, mate? Hello. Boo. Boo. Blah, 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 blah.
This cute little one wanted to play hide and seek under her mountain of little rugs that she had there. Here's a couple of shots I took of her, and then some from as we walked from the edge of the festival, and then within the little family hut here.
I just realized I was standing next to lunch. Don't know what that is. I'm hoping a lamb. I always imagine pig would be fatter, but I guess once they take the fat off. So whilst we're hiding out, it's turned from a bit of hail to a medium snow. Sequoia Reedy miracle. Here. Well, it's properly snowing now, and the mountains are covered. Watch your head, I almost hit it.
It is snowing pretty hard. It was freezing and wet, but we didn't travel all the way around the world and climb a damn mountain to stay indoors. So a couple of people were still performing. We headed back out to get our gear out. Here's a few more shots. The group surveying the scene outdoors, one of the owners, and then some locals who were out there braving the snows. Almost everyone was really up for being shot. Loved this lady, and this one was one of my favourite shots from the festival. A local who had bunkered down amongst all of the blue plastic that had been rolled out to cover people, and just had her face out exposed for a couple of seconds before ducking it back into cover.
Oh no, the dance fight has turned into a snowball fight! Yep. And, well, look how far it goes. Hello. Well, understandably, the dancers have cleared out of the main square, but we just had a nice little dance, myself and two of the guests. Now a snowball fight has broken out with the lady over there and our champion. Oh, incoming! Oh, incoming! And just like that, the snow has now passed, starting to melt. Hello. And it's getting nice and warm again. And any moment the square will fill up again, muddy, full of dancers. Here's a good look out over the whole camp, guys. We're not quite at the top though.
This may look a little unusual, but one of the traditional skits they play out in the dancing is like a fool being whipped, and this is so cute, the two little boys playing at it.
Wow!
So here's some more images. I actually edited these ones just after the festival, the day or two after, so I'll have to go back through and see what other keepers I found. We headed further up into the festival at higher elevation past the main square, got some different snapshots here. I'll just let you enjoy them. The people are just so friendly. I love going to Peru. I love traveling. Make sure you check out the workshop's link to see everywhere I'm headed. Here's a shot of some of our tour group at the top. And then this may be my favorite shot of someone has taken of me getting my gear out despite the elements. Thanks to Jonathan Stewart for this one. After that, we trudge back down to meet the horses and head back down to finish our day.
So after those 4 seasons in one day, we're trekking back. And it's gorgeous. It's going to get really cold soon as the sun goes behind the mountain. But for now, it's really nice. The snow, whilst it was not anticipated and, it did interrupt things, it worked out beautifully. And I don't know, I think the test of, I don't know if it's character or, I don't know, it's something, is how fast after something, unfortunate happens that you're able to laugh about it. And I'm glad to say the group is all happy and laughing about the snow and having had that experience already. So let's head back down and then have our, I think it'll be chicken soup, and then head home.
I commented on this last year as well. It may sound like nothing, but at the end of a long, tiring, sunny, rainy, snowy day, bonding with these wonderful people from all around the world, sitting in this little tent, all rugged up, eating this hearty chicken noodle soup with some locals, it's just the best. The sun setting outside, the sound of the horses nearby, just a beautiful end to the day. I really treasure moments like this when traveling on the road. So big thanks to the 12 or so wonderful guests that made this trip so special. Hi folks, please jump over to mattgranger.com. You can scroll down and sign up to the mailing list. It's all free. Get up to date with what's going on. You can go up the top here and see all the different events I'm holding around the world, plus EOIs for places I'm considering going if you'd like me to come to your town. And check out the video series, all of my different complete download series for your entertainment.